This is Dispatches from Myrtle Beach with Charles Neal and my son Link from Good Mythical Morning. How you doing, son?
Ooh, doing good, Dad. Good to see you.
I'm telling you, it's been about 3 or 4 weeks since I got to see that good-looking face of yours.
It's been a long time. Every time that you don't see me is time that you need to see me. Just, here it is. Look at that face.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah.
Your face is looking good, too.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
You got your hair slicked back?
Got it cut. Did I have it cut the last time?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I got about a foot cut off of it, I think.
A foot? That's enough to donate. You do locks of love.
Yeah. Yeah. I could give them lots of love, but I don't believe my hair.
Locks, like hair locks.
Lots of love. Oh, okay.
That's like they're turning into a wig for somebody who's going through chemo or something.
Yeah. Nancy knows all about that. She works for that lady that sells wigs, and she's got some of them. Of course, she don't need one because she's now, but she's worked.
You're talking about Nancy at one point? Did she ever need a wig?
No.
You're talking about her friend.
No, I'm talking about my Nancy has been working for a lady that sells wigs, and she's been helping her. And she was helping her so she could get the wig for half price, and if she worked enough, she got some for free. So we got 3 back there in the room, and I don't know if I've ever seen her wear one of them yet.
I'm confused. So she's waiting to get chemo? Or she just
wanted a wig.
It's just for the style of it.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right. Good. Now I can ask some follow-up questions. Have you ever worn any of these wigs?
I hadn't thought about that, but maybe I ought to start wearing one.
Somebody needs to wear these wigs, Dad.
I'm telling you.
So these are like high fidelity.
They're half human hair and half synthetic, so they're really nice wigs.
All right. About half as nice as a full human wig, but twice as nice as a completely synthetic wig.
Oh, twice as nice. Yeah. They're nice. I'm telling you, they look good. Yeah.
So you're telling me that Nana, started working for a lady just for the wig discount, which she then got on 3 wigs, and she's never worn them?
That would be correct.
And what were you supportive of this endeavor, or
it was? Well, I thought she was gonna get them, and we were gonna go out dancing or something. She was gonna wear one of them, so they think I was with a different woman. So,
okay. Well, are they? Is it like totally different than her hair? Is it like a platinum blonde?
One of them's pretty blonde, and one of them's blondish brownish, and I can't even remember what the other one is. One of them's kind of short, they're like right here, and 2 of them's long, down to like the back of your back. So I don't know how we got on this.
It's so interesting to me. I mean, I'm just intrigued by this because I understand the appeal. You slick your hair back, and then you put on a wig, and it looks nice, and then you take it. It's like if you could put on a hat that looked like hair. Yeah, I guess that's what a wig is. A wig is a hat that looks like hair.
Okay.
This is how I think about things, Dad. I mean, sometimes I just mean in terms of the convenience of wearing. Like, if your hair is messed up, sometimes I'll put on a hat. I was like, well, I got to go out. I got to go do a little something out in the world. I'm just going to put a hat on instead of, because this, I don't know, but newsflash, this coif here takes a bit of work.
A bit of work.
It takes a bit of investment. And if I ever just throw on a hat, but what if I had this I could just throw on? Like it was a hat, but it was hair.
I'm telling you.
That would be a wig.
That would be a wig.
And I'm for it.
You could probably do that. I don't.
Yeah. What's stopping me?
So now we'll probably, you and Logan will have to call Nana and Nancy and say, we're going to do an episode with you changing wigs.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's my idea. Or at least you wear them. I need to see these wigs on somebody.
Okay.
So
I'll have to, hey.
I'm going to put it back on you.
Before I put one on my big head and mess one up, I got to ask permission.
Was she making the wigs or just doing other stuff for the lady?
Just helping her with people that have chemo and don't have any hair, and they come in and buy wigs, and she was helping her sell the wigs to them, and the lady said she did a great job, so that's what she was doing.
That's what she was doing. All right. And she got what she wanted, but apparently she wasn't ready for it.
I guess. I'm not going there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, Link, I think I might have told you this, but I took Nancy to the Brooks Dunn concert in Raleigh at the Lebanon Center.
Yeah, the what center? You talking about Walnut Creek?
No, it's at the
what?
NC State.
What did you call it?
It's called the Lebanon Center. Lebanon, Lev. I don't know.
You talking about Lenovo?
Lenovo, yeah.
They make computers, Dad.
Oh, so I just did a word pronunciation, didn't even know I was doing it, and you had to correct me.
There you go. Well, that's how it normally goes. It's just more the same. Okay.
But when we went to that. But before we went with Candace and Brandy, and we went out to eat to a restaurant called The Meal. And when I walked in and sat down, it was like a covey of quail come out and surrounded our table. And Kelsey, Taylor, Emily, and Kara all came up and wanted a picture with me because they knew who I was. So.
And did they say hey to me?
No.
What? Okay.
Well,
all right.
Yes. I got to figure. Let's see. Taylor said to tell you, hey, because she went to Harnick Central High School.
Okay.
Where you went to school, and she knew you, and her mom went there too.
Okay.
And may have been, so she said to tell you hello too.
Only one
but
of them.
They were all just excited to see me.
I get it. Now, is the Mill, is it that place that has a view of downtown when you're eating there?
This wasn't far from the Lebanon Center.
Okay.
NC State campus. There's another one that's downtown that's like that. There's a couple of those restaurants there.
Okay, all right.
So I'm just giving them all a
holler out.
And then I went out to eat.
Oh, go ahead.
Wait a minute. And then I went out to eat last night, me and Nancy, for our little birthday club. I sat down and I was sitting there, and a young couple came in.
Cubby of quail?
Yeah, no, just a young couple. And Kaylee and Johnny Jackson, and they kept looking at me, and I just got up and I said, you know who I am, don't you? And the girl's hands was just shaking. She said, I cannot believe that I finally have got to meet you. And
you said you gave them the do you know who I am line?
Yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm. You got up. You walked up to them.
Yep. And they said, yes, we watch your podcast all the time, and we love Link too.
Okay.
And
that's almost a hello to me.
And then she, and then they said, I got to have a picture with you. So they took a picture. And then before I got up, she said, well, wait a minute. Can I get your autograph? So I signed my autograph on a napkin for her. So.
It's a bit much, Dad.
Getting a lot like you.
You got to. No, I don't sign napkins, Dad. So I don't sign napkins.
That's all they had. I mean, you sign what you get.
You got to leave them wanting more. If you give them everything they need, they'll be wiping their mouth with it.
Oh no, she put this up in her pocketbook where she could carry it home.
Yeah. And then what she's gonna be chewing some gum. She's gonna be in a place where they're gonna have fabric napkins, and you're not gonna know where to put her gum, and that's when she's gonna be like, oh, I remember. And she'll get out a napkin and she'll put that gum right there where you signed it.
Okay, that's fine.
We got to stay grounded, Dad.
Okay.
We got to stay grounded. Our heads can't get too big.
Yeah.
You need to, next time you sign a napkin, put a circle in the middle and then sign around it. And when you hand it to him, say, whenever you need to get rid of some gum, put it right there in the middle.
Okay. All right. And then, Link, we got just all you Myrtle Beasts out there, remember, we got the OD Music Festival coming up May the 3rd. So
May the 3rd.
If you need a ticket, look it up and get one. Come see me. I'll be there in a booth with a tent from Dispatches from Myrtle Beach with the California Honey Drops, Jim Quick, and
The Rock.
Band of Oz.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah.
Is he going to be there?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Can I ask you about Brooks and Dunn for a second? Because
Sure.
you know I got a sweet little spot in my soul for Brooks and Dunn. First time I saw them was probably in 1995. I put the license plate on the front of my pickup. Always been a fan of Kix and Ronnie. How did they do?
They did a great job. I mean, and I looked up to see, and Ronnie Dunn's just a year younger than I am.
Oh.
So he's 71. And
you're trying to figure out how old he was.
Kix is 69. So they're doing but
Kix.
But he told Ronnie would sing a song, and he'd tell the audience, he said, I can't sing that high note as well as I used to, so y'all got to help me out. And boy, we'd help him sing it.
A man that's lonely.
Yep.
A man so blue. Neon moon.
Yeah, that was one they sang. They sang,
great,
I believe
man.
they sang every one of their hits.
Every single one?
They sang for 2 hours and about 15 minutes.
What about this one? I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. Did he sing that?
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't. That's Michael Jackson.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I was messing with you, Dad.
Oh, well, you got to quit that. What's new?
What's new? I don't know. What is new?
So what's new with you?
Well. Christy got the COVID. I told you a little bit about that. You might have heard through the grapevine. She was like, is this positive? I think I have COVID. People don't even test anymore, Dad. People don't even care. It's just another day in the world. It could be allergies.
Yeah.
It's amazing how things are different. But of course, she still tests, which is good. And it was the faintest of lines. And I was like, listen, you're just looking at the lurking positive that could be there if it needs to be able to be positive for somebody who is, but you're not. You're like looking through the test and seeing the line on the back side of the something. And I'm not. And she was like, well, it's there though. There's a faint positive. And I was like, give me another test and let me look at it. And I guarantee you, just out of the box, it looks just like this. And she was like, well, here's another one. And I was like, this one's the exact same. She's like, I know, I took that one too. She'd taken 2 COVID tests. And then I'm like, well, give me an unused test, one that you haven't peed on yet, or whatever you do.
I don't think you pee.
Well, I wasn't watching her do it, Dad. I don't know how she does it. And she said, I don't.
Get that thing up your nose.
Okay. So then she was like, well, I don't have another one. I've used them all. I was like, well, how often do you use these things? You get up every morning to use one? We didn't have, so I'm convinced that it looked the way that it looked out of the box. Now, she was sick. I'm not saying she wasn't sick. But that was the weakest positive line I've ever seen. You know, if this was a pregnancy test, she'd be pregnant with the idea of pregnancy. That's
hoping y'all were gonna do something and she would get pregnant.
Yeah, it's like I'm pregnant with the idea of being pregnant is what that would signify. She was thinking about maybe what it would be like to get COVID. And she had a headache. She had a little bit of a sore throat. She laid around an awful lot. I am going to say that. She laid around a lot. I did so much around the house. I took the trash out.
You can't even remember what you did.
Anyway, she's feeling better. She's feeling better.
Yeah.
So that's what's new with us. She's feeling better. I'm still doing good. I had a headache. I got a headache a couple times. I thought I might have been getting pregnant with a little bit of COVID.
Yeah.
But you know what I did?
Yeah.
I just drank more caffeine. Just blasted it with caffeine. Killed it. I killed it.
So you've been to Seattle?
Oh, yeah. The three of us went to Seattle before anybody got kind of sick.
Had a faint line of COVID.
Yeah, we did. You know, it's becoming our thing. Me and Lando, we go record shopping, and we roped Christy into it. And she's buying some Madonna. She's buying some Dolly Parton. She's buying some No Doubt. She's in there buying records. Billie Eilish. You like Billie Eilish?
I don't know.
She's the best. You should start with Lunch. That's the one you need to listen to first.
Okay.
Write that down.
Can
you remember that? Next time you get hungry in the middle of the day and just what meal are you going to eat?
Lunch.
Yep. Let me ask you that again because it did take you a while. If you're hungry and it's the middle of the day.
What's the name of that song I need to listen to from Billie Eilish?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's Lunch, Dad. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, name of the song is Lunch?
Yeah. I'm trying to get.
Oh my God!
I was trying to get you to remember. That's how you gonna remember it. I'm sitting here telling you the song, and you're like, "What's the name of the song, though?" It's the meal when you get hungry in the middle of the day. What meal do you eat?
Lunch.
That's how you gonna remember it.
So Billie Eilish sings a song named Lunch.
Yeah, it's good.
She couldn't think of a better name than that.
I think it's perfect.
Okay. All right.
It's perfect.
I'll listen to it on that little thing that Nancy's got that's in yonder where you say, play this song for me.
You talking about a jukebox?
No.
You got Alexa?
Yeah, Alexa. That's what it is. I'll say, Alexa, play me some Billie Eilish. Play me Lunch from Billie Eilish.
And now anyone who's listening in a room, their Alexa just played it for them, which is good.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a great time in Seattle. Also, really good food. And, it pays to talk to people. We had a very loose schedule. We didn't have any appointments or any reservations for too much. And we went in this shop after going in so many record shops that I promised Christy we weren't going to go in another one. We went into a clothing shop. And then the guy was so nice in there. And he was like, what are you guys doing? It's a beautiful day. And we're like, we're just walking down the street. And he was like, well, if you keep walking all the way, you'll get to the waterfront. And it's a little far. You might want to take a lift down there, but you're staying in downtown, huh? And we said, yeah. And he said, well, you can get on a water taxi for a couple of bucks and then go across the bay back into downtown instead of going all the way around. And then we went down to the place he said. They were serving like Hawaiian slider sandwiches and beer and drinks, and we had a nice little al fresco moment, and then we got on the water taxi, and it was just, sometimes a spur of the moment, just kind of go with the flow, kind of trip is the best thing. We had the best time.
Mythical 24/7 is available to stream on Samsung TV Plus. If you're a Samsung TV user, be sure to check out channel number 2625 and enjoy the nonstop flow of Mythical content. While you're on Samsung, you can also stream the original series Written Links Buddy system on demand. You know how people say, invest in yourself? Well, learning a new language with Rosetta Stone feels like one of the most rewarding ways to actually do that. Whether it's for career growth, travel, or just the satisfaction of trying something new, Rosetta Stone makes the process feel totally natural. They've been the trusted leader in language learning for over 30 years, helping millions of people master new languages with an immersed approach that really sticks. You start with words, build up to phrases, and soon you're forming full sentences without relying on English translations. It's designed for long-term retention, so what you learn stays with you. What's really cool is their true accent speech recognition feature. It's like having a personal language coach. It gives you real-time feedback so your pronunciation gets better with every lesson, and with the mobile app you can practice whenever you have a few free minutes. Don't wait. Unlock your language learning potential now. Dispatches from Myrtle Beach listeners can grab Rosetta Stone's lifetime membership for 50% off. That's unlimited access to 25 language courses for life. Visit rosettastone.com/dispatches to get started and claim your 50% off today. Don't miss out. Go to rosettastone.com/dispatches and start learning today. Well, are you ready for your surprise?
I'm always ready for a surprise.
Well, I got somebody that's going to join us, and Nana's getting ready to come in and join us and be on the show.
What? She's staying with you?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Let me sit up straight. Let me get my posture. Let me get my posture right. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, darling.
Hey. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Look at you.
And you're handsome as ever. You're my first grandchild.
Let me give you the profile. How's that?
That's good too.
How about this? Side? Which side is my good side, Nana? You don't want to tell me. This side?
They're all good.
You heard it from the source right here. You look fabulous. I love your hair now.
Thank you,
It's beautiful. Dear. It's beautiful. I would call it.
I've enjoyed it.
Platinum.
What?
Your hair.
Platinum?
The color of your hair. It's platinum.
It's something in between or whatever.
In between or whatever. Well, you know, when the one of the biggest honors that a musician has is when their record goes platinum. That means 1 million sold. And that's what you are. You're like 1 million sold. How long have you been staying there?
2.5 weeks.
Oh, wow! I would expected you to look more worn down, Nana.
They've let me just read half of Nancy's books that she's waiting until she gets time to read them.
You've been there for over 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Isn't that the longest you stayed with Dad since he moved out?
Yes.
Oh, man. Is. God, you can tell me. He's a bit much, isn't he?
We've had a good time.
Oh.
Hadn't done a whole lot, but they've let me read all I've wanted to.
Okay.
Fall asleep in the chair when she wants to.
Have you been on the golf cart?
No.
Take her on the golf cart, Dad. Come on.
She can't. It'd be hard for her to get on it.
All right, fine. Well, hold on. Leave her in the chair that she's in. Is it a wheelchair?
Just pull her up and down the road.
Yeah, just hitch her to the back.
You want to have her hip broke again, do you?
Well, she's just got to hang on. It's like water skiing.
Hey, she won't. Hey, I remember when she tried to water ski too. That didn't go too good either. So.
Face plant?
60 some years ago with 10 life vests on and
it was 3.
3 life vests. I mean,
I finally got up.
Okay.
And after she got up, she said, "That's it. I got up. Put me back in the boat."
Well, how's the sleeping arrangements there? You don't have to sleep with them. You got your own bed, right?
That's right.
Not like when I was little and I would sleep over with you and Papa, and I would be sleeping right in between the two of you.
No.
There was another bed, but I had to sleep right in between y'all, just like my dogs sleep with me now.
You let your dog sleep with you?
Every morning anywhere between 4 and 6 a.m., Jasper he'll start making this noise. And he's not in bed yet. He's down in his own bed on the floor. He'll start going. And I'm so attuned to it that it wakes me up. I should sleep right through it. Lord knows all the other noises I sleep through. But she's sick, so she can't help it. A little bit of snoring.
Jasper's sick?
No, I'm talking about Christy. She's got a little. I'm throwing her under the bus. Don't tell Christy.
Oh yeah, don't tell her.
That she was snoring a little bit.
I thought I was gonna have to do all this bribing because I told your Nana yesterday. I said, "You're gonna be on the podcast tomorrow." She said, "No, I'm not. I'm not gonna be on the podcast. I am not."
Why not? Why did you say that?
I thought.
It's not my thing.
Oh,
Hey?
God. It is your thing. Everybody loves you.
Everybody loves. That's what I told her. I said, all the people from Dispatches from Myrtle Beach, they love you being on the podcast.
So what changed your mind?
She wants to go back home tomorrow and wanted to make sure I carried it. I think that's probably.
Dad,
I'm not sure about.
I ain't gonna take you back to TC's if you don't get on this. Nana, blink twice if you're being held against your will. Actually, let me rephrase that. Dad, blink twice if you're being held against your will. Oh my goodness. So, Nana, I know that there's something that you've asked me to think about.
I did, and I know what the answer's going to be.
Hold on, you can't. That's a classic Nana right there. What is that supposed to mean? You asked me to think about something, and I know what the answer is going to be. That's manipulative.
And she's pretty good at that.
That's. You know what the answer should be.
So,
we don't have to get into specifics. We don't.
Oh yeah, but what do you think? What do you think he's going to tell you to what he was going to say?
No.
I mean, what is he going to be talking to you about?
I'm not going to say that. He just said that.
See, she's listening. We're being vague about it so that we don't have to. It doesn't have to become public knowledge. But Nana she had an idea of something that she wanted me to do.
Okay.
And he could do it.
And then I'm just saying that I would think about it. And that's all I said. And then all of a sudden she comes back and she says, well, and I know what the answer is. What you mean is you know what the answer should be.
I do.
But the reason I wanted to have Mama and your Nana on the show was to get you out of the doghouse.
Oh, why?
Because now you hadn't got to call her on the telephone. You get to see her and talk to her.
Isn't this so much better? And don't take this the wrong way, but how long is this good for? How long until I'm back in the doghouse? Because I'd love you, and I would love to. I'm not good at talking. We should have our own show, is what we should have, Nana. Boy, we would talk every week, and that sounds a little sad, doesn't it?
It does.
I'll just call you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's.
Well, Dad, listen. Dad called me. Dad left me a text a few days ago, And you called me, and I couldn't get it. And you left me a voicemail, or was it a text? And you said, call me when you get a chance. Dad?
Yeah.
You don't remember?
Okay,
good. Well, you did that.
I don't.
And I didn't call you back.
No.
Because one day turned into the next, and then it turned into today. And here we are talking.
That's right. Yeah.
And you don't even remember what you wanted to say.
No, I done forgot. I got some stuff that I want to say to you, but we can't say to it.
Ooh, see, we're doubling up. We're doubling up. Yeah, we got to wait until later. Okay, Nana, the jury is still out. I'm just going to, your proposition is being considered.
Did y'all go in the needle? Changing the subject.
Oh, okay.
Did you go in the needle when you went to Seattle?
Link.
I don't care about no needle. I've been in the Empire State Building. I've been to the Grand Canyon. I'm trying to think of what other tall building I've been in. I've been in my share of tall buildings. I met an agent once at the top of a Hollywood building. All the furniture was white. So I didn't feel the need to go to the needle. I went around it. I saw it. I saw it from across the water taxi. I think once you get up there, it's like, okay, yeah. If that would have helped me spot more record shops for me and Lando to go shopping in, I would have gone up there. But Google Maps is kind of like going up into the needle. And then when you get up there to the top of the needle and you say, needle, show me all the record stores in the area. And then it would be like red dots all on the ground below the needle. And so all the needle did was tell me point to where I needed to go. And I did that with the digital needle known as Google Maps. Why are you so disappointed I didn't go in the needle?
Well, I thought that was one of the things that they went to see when they visit.
Oh, but you know what we did do, and you will love this. Christy said, the only thing I want to do is I want to go on the campus of University of Washington. Yeah, Seattle, Washington, I'm right. And the cherry blossoms are in bloom.
Oh, my.
And first of all, the campus is the most beautiful campus I've ever seen.
Now, I thought where Link went was one of the prettiest.
It has won awards, but the thing about this place is that the trees are huge and the buildings are all different, but like there's different types of architecture, and some of it is like very castle-like, like what you would see on the Duke campus. Mm-hmm. But then it has the grounds and like the trees and stuff like you would see on Carolina's campus. They didn't have any brick like you would see on NC State's campus. And so I got to tell you, it has to be one of the most beautiful campuses. And this is before you get to the cherry blossoms, because there's like one main drag through the middle of the campus, like a courtyard with the buildings on each side, and you can walk through. And in that particular area, they probably had, I don't know, 12 to 20. I didn't count. It's just this whole area is nothing but these cherry blossoms, like what you would see in Japan or something. And
Washington, D.C.
Washington State, Washington, D.C., and Japan.
Yep.
Nana, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. And the trees themselves, like there'd be a big trunk of the tree, like a huge trunk. And of course, all of the limbs are up at the top, and then all the blossoms are coming down. But if you walked up to the trunk, even down at the base, there would be cherry blossoms popping just out of the tree trunk, like not off of a limb. It was the craziest thing. That thing just wanted to bloom so bad that it was blooming everywhere. It's like when your hair stops growing on your head and it starts growing in all other places. Like, I think when I broke 40, I looked at my shoulder and I realized there was hair growing over there.
Yeah, like.
That's what it was like. Well, yeah.
You got that honest.
And not as much as you, thank God. I don't have a hairy back. That's something I didn't get from the Neals. Nana, where did he get the hairy back from?
Well, the McNeils had some too. Had hair.
But more than the Buchanans?
My mom's folks. The Buchanans didn't have as much hair as the McNeils did.
Okay.
Your daddy had a head full of hair.
Yeah, but he didn't have a whole lot of hair on his back.
Oh, okay.
He's like me. Had hair in the right places.
Link, you and Rhett went to your campus state and did something, and you were in the magazine.
I heard about this. It was actually last year we got them to make an axe that then we filled with peanut butter and we chopped down a tree. It's kind of a long story.
That's it.
But yeah, I've seen that article. And we have a scholarship too. Do you know that?
Yeah. A friend of mine brought that book and gave it to me.
Yeah.
With the article in it.
We got one too. We keep in touch with them. So yeah, we got one.
So they sent you a copy.
I believe
of
so.
The book magazine. I
know I saw it online. I think they might have sent it to the Needle, and I was supposed to go up there and get it. Can you make it one more day? Is he going to take you home? Are you going to take her home tomorrow?
Oh, I got to get it. We got to get up early, and I got to get her back home. I found out yesterday to get her home in time to go to prime time.
That's right.
Where she can go eat with all those people and
all those old people.
Do whatever they do.
That's right.
What do y'all do at prime time?
We have a speaker most of the time before lunch, and then when you have lunch, you just disperse.
Yeah. Well, I've done it. I've spoke at prime time.
And when you get over 90, you don't have to take any food.
Is that right?
That's right.
Oh, you better not miss it then. Free lunch.
Hey, she's 93, y'all, you Myrtle Beasts, so she don't have to take no food. She just had a birthday last month.
Last time I talked to you was your birthday. Yeah. I did call you on your birthday.
You did.
But I know that's not me tooting my horn. This is me just trying.
I'll have to give you a nickel for that.
No, I don't want a nickel.
You can't even get a quarter.
I know. I don't deserve a nickel. I got to do better. I got to do better. Nana, thank you for coming on Dad's show.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
It's good to see you.
I'm glad you decided to come, Mama. And look, it was fun having you all here with us today, and we'll be back next week for another one. But Nana won't be here next week. But don't forget to follow and subscribe wherever you get your podcast and on YouTube. And while you're at it, rate and review us on Apple Podcasts. And if you got a question, comment, or story you'd like to share with me, email me at ratherbesagging53@aol.com. And y'all have a great rest of your week. You might see us in some pretty blonde wigs soon.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Love you, son.
Love you too. Love you, Nana.
Love you too, darling.